asked to deliver only clear, concise, honest, truthful messages. And I ask that I get humbled even more and more. And I just want to say thank you for today's blessings, because I just want to let you know I love you. And that's all. Hey, you lovely souls. So, how do generational curses impact your life force? In fact, I'm going to be actually asking 3 questions, but we're going to start off with, how do generational curses impact your life force? We'll say this is starting at 110. Lovely souls. How do generational curses impact your life force? Let's find out. I don't want to take off. That's perfect. Page of Wands. Supported by Judgment. Let's get it. How do generational curses impact your life force? 7 of Hearts and King of Clubs. So, we're going to go one by one, because I feel like that will help me get a deeper understanding. But with the Page of Wands, I'm sensing a feminine, youthful energy of inspiration. And generational curses can, illusions, distorted views of the truth, okay? And distorted views of the truth is why, we'll have the energy of justice that takes place, okay? And this Empress energy is standing out here. Well, I don't know that's gonna make sense in a little bit. But what I'm picking up here is, with the Page of Wands, distorted innocence, aka illusions, distort the truth. Okay, so when we have distorted ways of seeing, of not really being in tune with the truth, well, we have people who rise to the occasion to balance out the universal scales. This is called justice. Okay, and most, in attempts to get justice, there's a lot of crimes that are committed. So generational curses contribute to crime. A generational curse could be poverty, and somebody could really just be trying to, say, bring the people that they love with them, they grew up with, out this poverty mindset. Poverty isn't just money. Poverty can be basically anything. It could have been the family didn't want to take risk, and so they stayed doing whatever made them feel comfortable. Whatever made them feel comfortable kept them, getting into oppressive decisions. The decision making was distorted. So if you are, someone who has been like, well, I see what you're saying and it feels comfortable, but we have to do something different. Well, generational curses will have you understand that just because someone has a title of father, mother, cousin, boyfriend, husband, best friend, we have to accept the truth of the nature. So when you're breaking generational curses, in the beginning, it can be quite lonely. You may be like, where's the physical support in the 3D I'm looking for? You may be having a lot of people coming up against you, as you're just simply trying to show people a different way of doing things, and then you get to the point, I'm just going to do what I need to do for me because I see you're not going to do it. Okay? So this takes a lot of self-love to develop. We have the Empress here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I never noticed those circles on the Empress's head. It's not really circles, but I'll show you guys in the 3 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. That's interesting. Why does she have 9? 3 stars. Interesting. I never noticed it. It's blue. Peace is bestowed to the one who breaks generational curses. But the number 9, 9 lives. Okay. Yeah, you're able to live a longer life. A peaceful life too. Breaking generational curses, interesting. But the 3 stars, I wonder. All right, we'll continue. So what else happens? How does generational curses impact your life force? We have the 7 of Hearts. As we was talking about illusions, Page of Wands. Thank you for the support. The Page of Wands and the 7 of Hearts, it shows how we can see the truth right in front of our faces and we'll still be in denial. For example, you know, I could literally rob you right in front of your face and I'm just like, nope, I'm not robbing you. You know, even if I'm just trying to take your life force, even if I'm simply trying to take your time, you know, before things get physically out of hand, it starts energetically out of hand. Generational curses are a lot like layers and layers of illusion magic upon illusion magic. So, you know, if a mother had a generational curse and she passed it to her child and her child passed it on to, you know, such and such, this is why it strengthens, because you have like a large group of people saying, let's just keep doing the same thing. This is a beautiful Empress card. I never really noticed it before. Like I would notice it, but I wasn't really. There's a lot coming out about this card. Okay, I feel we're gonna have references to this, but generational curses impact your life force because it's something. It starts off as a small illusion, and it turns into something where your family is suffering for it. And those who try to break out of these generational curses suffer greatly. You know, like the people that you think will be there for you, they'll be the ones wishing on your downfall. And they'll justify why they caused you trauma. I'm starting to see where this is linking up to the life force. And then the King of Swords is standing out here too. So the Empress and the King of Swords, okay? So how does generational curses impact your life forces? It normally ends up, but this is changing, where a empath, aka the Empress, ends up with a narcissist. And when they break free from when the Empress breaks free from a narcissist and fights for their freedom, this is where generational curses are completely broken. So how does all this impact the life force? Let me go get some more cards though. So it's showing me, you know, that's some masculines breaking generational curses too. But the Empress card is coming up here. So I'm just going to take the message that Spirit is giving me right now. And I'm just going to, you know, trust this message and deliver what I'm being given. Okay. 8 of Wands. The Tower. How do generational curses impact your life force? I'm curious. All right, so we have the 8 of Wands, the Tower. We have the Queen of Clubs, well, Diamonds. Forgive me, why am I saying Queen of Clubs? We got the King of Spades and the 5 of Wands. See, that's a lot I don't know. I'm learning a lot right now. I'm learning how to slow down and move at a snail pace. It's actually quite fun. So generational curses impact your life force because it helps you be able to survive. Your life force doesn't only have fight or flight. Your life force has the ability to transcend past fight or flight. But those who are just living in fight or flight with this Tower card here, they attract a lot of poverty. And this is where you have empaths, the sun and the moon. Oh shit. Empaths become highly targeted because their light not only brings joy, but it brings some form of stability. But here the sun and the moon. This is I'm picking up shadow aspects and light aspects. Generational curses help create the shadow aspect of ourselves that we have to accept. Like today, I finally accepted that, I have my mother's blood in me. It took me a while to understand it, but and accept it, but I finally did. This is an interesting answer. How does generational curses impact your life force? With the Queen of Diamonds here, right under the Ace. No, I'm not. The Eight of Wands. Okay, maybe I'm picking up on some energies that I'm not seeing. Oh, I'm starting to get it. Okay, so at first I said Queen of Wands, and I was about to say Ace of Wands. So I feel as if the one who breaks generational curses becomes well known. Okay, when you stand up against spiritual warfare that comes from breaking generational curses, and it only doesn't just come from your family, it comes from outsiders who are following the same trajectory of a generational curse, and they can see that you're breaking past it. You learn how to stand in your power. Your life force becomes indestructible. That's cool. So you're also able to attract a lot of wealth. People think the Empress attracts wealth simply just by being beautiful. No, the Empress is extremely creative. And with the King of Spades here and Five of Clubs, the generational curses impact life forces for the person who is being very cold and using doing gang stalking to stop people from stopping generational curses. They actually take away, they lose their life force. So conflict takes away one's life force. That's why a lot of empaths, that's why we're subjected to a lot of conflict. Interesting. So conflict is used to take away the life force. Now, if you're the one breaking generational curses, you have more life force than a person who's still stuck in a generational curse. I've had people try to bully me just so I can help them break out of generational curses. That's stupid, right? You want me to help you and you bullying me? It don't work like that, boo. Let's get one more message for how do generational curses impact your life force. I feel like some of you guys are going to try to start seeing how you can apply this esoteric knowledge in your daily life after I put this one out for how do generational curses impact your everyday life. We have the Four of Cups. I'm going to show you the cards, the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Diamonds and 10 of Hearts. So this is showing me when you break generational curses, you attract somebody else who's breaking generational curses. And you guys start a family that is healing. This Four of Cups is telling me healing from the old. The old of feeling like this Five of Cups energy where grief is all the family know. Poverty is all the family know. Death is all the family know. Okay? How does generational curse impact your life force? It basically has you subjected to a lot of war and trauma. And this Temperance here says, when you break generational curses, you are able to attract life forces of peace, and peace extends your life force. So you may notice in this time as you're breaking generational curses, people who ain't shit, they want to be around you, and then they can't figure out why they can't heal off of you. But with this Ace of Cups and this Ten of Hearts, when you break generational curses, you definitely attract, healthiness, okay? Also with this Fool card here, you start a whole new breed of family. And that's what this spiritual warfare is really all about. Trying to stop healers from connecting, okay? Because what happens when you have healers who are together, healing together and starting new families, all right? That old dynamic dies. That's why toxic people don't want to be with toxic people. They may enjoy the risky sex. They may enjoy the drama and conflict of it all. But when they starting to see, oh shit, I'm going to be by myself? Oh, hell no. I better go get my empath back. But when they can't get the empath back, they wage a war. Okay? Target the children, target your animals, target whoever that the empath cares about. And this is why it's important for you to empath breaking generational curses to continue to do so, Because honestly, when you leave a narcissist starts to really decline and they start attracting their kind. And if you got a narcissist who just like, I ain't letting that empath go, well, they going to attract the narcissist who ain't going to let them go. If you ain't know, now you know. All right. We're going to go to the next one. Now, this is a lot of stuff I don't know, so I'm learning to slow down as I'm delivering this information. So, what happens when you break generational curses? What happens? Spirit, I ask only deliver accurate information from a non-biased perspective, but from an open-minded perspective, and from the perspective that you would wish me to deliver this message. So what happens when you break generational curses? Oh, the Empress came out in the Page of Wands and the Three of Wands. Okay. All right. So I'm starting to see these cards all like, I'm starting to see, everything is magic. The wind blowing is magic. Being able to hear the train going by is magic. Lighting the candles, magic. What's really magical too? Like all of it's magic when you see it all working together. And when you get the same cards in tarot, like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Like, not because, stagnancy, but it's showing how the messages are correlating. We got the Eight of Hearts and Six of Spades. So I'm going to show you the cards. We got the Empress, Page of Wands. Under the Page of Wands is Judgment. Judgment. Justice. 10 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh yeah. 3 of Wands. And the 10 of no, that's 9. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's the 10. No, don't judge. Don't judge. Don't say something. No, that's the 9 of Pentacles. Oh shit. So yeah, what happens when you break generational curses, baby? Well, the truth comes out. This is why you come up against so much spiritual warfare. And the main ones that was doing stupid shit to the Empress, they get justice. And the Empress is not only blessed with justice and the truth coming out, the Empress is also blessed with happiness. You're blessed with joy. You're blessed with people being exposed. You're blessed with the truth coming out. And you're blessed to be able to live a life that you always deserve to live. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Let me go into this. I ain't gonna. And with the Three of Wands, you're divinely guided by the universe as you're doing it. And you're able to get down to live luxury. And when I say luxury, I don't mean what people think luxury is. Whatever your luxury is. Like, honestly, for me, being able to go near a body of water is luxury. Being able to just sit there and just be still is enough for me. Being able to drink my tea is enough. Me being able to do a video with y'all is enough for me. You know? I wrote a poem today, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for now to myself, you know. But I was able to be so honest with myself about it. That's luxury for me. And you know, I'm starting to see this five of swords here. Hold on now. That look like a five. I don't wanna, cause that could be an 8. Cause you know the energy of this card is different. I'm learning numerology, so I'm about to go get the book. No, that's a 5. Well, I ain't gonna just, no, that's not no 5, boo. That's not a 5. That's not, yeah, this 8. This, okay, so I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. This is the 8 of Swords. So this 8 of Swords here. Ooh, underneath it is the 8 of Cups, and I have the 8 of Hearts here. How do you heal mental imbalances? Forgiveness. See, a lot of people say go talk to a therapist, go get on medication. Literally, forgive. Forgiveness helps you release resentment. How do you forgive? You let people clean up their own shit, and you focus on yourself. And you may notice that the more you focus on yourself, they're gonna try to say, I want you to focus on me. But because you are the generational curse breaker, you're going to be divinely guided and protected. You know, I got people still trying to get my attention. And I'm just like, okay. I'm learning how to focus. And because you're going to be releasing resentment with this 8 of Hearts here, you know, and it's definitely good to release resentment from the early stages of your life. Because the early stages of your life, it's kind of like a blueprint of the spiritual warfare you would experience in adulthood. You can't forgive your childhood. You can't forgive the people in your adulthood. Especially if it's a toxic lover where you experience some kind of abuse with them. You'll be able to understand why they did what they did. And so when they, you know, get upset and they want to cause you hell, you'll be able to just clearly see, I understand why you're doing what you're doing, but I also understand that my mental health is much more important. So I'm just going to continue to forgive you. You notice as you forgive a person who hurt you, you're going to have so much mental clarity. Literally, forgiveness gets rid of mental illness. People don't want you to know that, but now you know. Now you know. And forgiveness is different for everybody. You know? I know for me, I enjoy drinking my tea. Trying to get that honey all up in there. But you know what I'm saying? I know for me, forgiveness is completely different. You know? I can tell that honey got up in there. Yeah, baby. I'll put a little bit of lemon, baby. All right. But you forgive, you don't have to see no therapist. Like, for real though, forgive your past and you can just get rid of therapists. I sit my teeth and I said it, but it's true though. The same person picking you apart in therapy They pick themselves apart. Why are you gonna put yourself around people that pick you apart? And with this six of spades here, like forgiveness will allow you to look back over your life and if somebody who's trying to take from you and you understand, I understand that you see things from a limited perspective. So I'm not gonna take what you're doing personal. And when they're like, what are you doing? I want what you have. You're gonna be able to be at a place where you're not taking it personal. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, what happens when you release generational curses? That's interesting. If you chosen, you're the generational curse breaker. Yeah. All right. That's interesting. No more messages for that one. I'm not getting any information about the karmics because honestly, you already know karmics repeat cycles, so they're gonna do what they're gonna do and self-destruct. All right. Now let me cleanse the energy, and we're gonna find out what if we didn't have money, what would the world be like? The money ain't evil; it's just evil-hearted people who use money to manipulate a whole mass of people. That's why we have the Matrix. Okay, that's why we got the Agent Smiths. And then you got the Neos, and you got the Trinities up in this bitch. This is where divine counterparts gonna be meeting soon. So I'm putting this shit out for a reason. Why am I putting this message out? Okay. So spiritual warfare is like, it's like a combination of everything, right? And then I'm bringing the Matrix up. If you a Trinity, you about to meet a Neo. If you a Neo, you about to meet a Trinity. And there's magic involved, so it's not just computer stuff, If you a Neo and you a Trinity, you smart as hell and you got the greatest skills, okay? And because you walking through the Matrix, like, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, you're drawing a lot of attention to you. And the Agent Smiths can't figure out why the fuck you still alive, okay? They can't figure out why you're able to dodge bullets. So the Neos and the Trinities are breaking generational curses and starting families of woke ass kids. This is what the Matrix don't want to happen, because woke ass children means we don't have any money, a money system set in place. So what happens if we don't have a money system set in place? Well, it's going to be hard as hell to oppress people. Now I be dropping gems and dimes and shit, and I sip my tea. All right. Spirit, I ask to only deliver clear, concise, honest messages from you to the world, fear-free, full of love. And I wish that all the Neos and Trinities unite. Woo woo. All right. So if we didn't have money, what would the world be like? And my third eye is just an itching. Hangman. Four of Swords. That'd be a whole bunch of bored ass people, because they disconnected from their divinity. So it just actually, no. I'm gonna look at this from a different perspective. Okay, hold on. I gotta have a higher vibrational way of looking at this thing. Because the Hangman and the Four of Swords, a lot of healing will be taking place. Stillness. Ain't nothing wrong with moving slow. Ain't nothing wrong with moving nice and steady. There'll be a lot of bonding. There'll be a lot of bonding taking place in family units. We got they playing cards. There will be a lot of niches. There will be a bartering and trading. you know? And somebody sneaky would try to say, well, let's put in another currency program. We got this New Yorker jumbo mugs. This right here tells me we'll be more connected to spirit instead of people focusing on, Dorothy. No, Alice meets Dorothy. Alice is saying, where did you ever get those neat shoes? And she looked greedy as hell, like she want to take Dorothy's shoes. You know what I'm saying? You would have more people focusing on the stillness. People will be taking the time to create. So I'm gonna take back that, low vibrational shit. I said people would be bored. No, people will actually be getting back close with Mother Gaia. I mean, before we had what's this moon card about? Before we had people take over people's land and say it's our land, land of the free. How you gonna be land of the free and you oppressing people? Come on now. How you gonna be land of the free and you had slavery legalized? And you fought people because they try to break generational curses because they didn't want to work on your plot of land. And then you did MK Ultra so people would still be dumb enough to work on your land. And it's still working because people still hurting their own kind. This ain't no land of the free. This is a land of oppression. But I ain't supposed to say that now, am I? I'm gonna say this shit out loud. It's time to wake up. Stop selling crack to the blacks. Anywho, let's discover what this moon card is about. Cause it's funny. Ain't nothing evil about money. If you can manifest and attract money, great. But evil-hearted people have used money to oppress people. I repeat. I got some people mad because I'm running my mouth. We got the 5 of Swords. They like, shut the hell up. We got the Sun. You being too bright. We got the Knight of Pentacles. You're fucking up our money. Yeah, I am. I know. Got the 4 of Swords. You're fucking up our money. High Priestess. You know too goddamn much. I don't care. You had people basically who didn't have any harmony in their own family come and spread this harmony to other lands and other cultures. You live in a world where your name is put in a database if you need help getting food so they can see who to target for crimes or for like cover-ups and things like that. Come on now. What kind of shit is that? You talking too much. You're fucking up our money. I don't care. I went into the store Free People today, and I noticed, as beautiful as the clothes are, they are definitely priced at a high price, okay? They are so high priced and there's nothing wrong with the way it's priced, but then I started thinking about, this is how much minimum wage is. This is how much they want you to pay for rent. They want you to pay for a basic living. Heat, water. Then you need to afford food. But if you need assistance, your name's getting on the list so they can keep track of you to make sure you playing your role. Then, you're working with some very shiesty people, so it's like your life for money. And then there's some people who can afford nice things and some people who can't. So I'm not saying let's create a world where everybody can afford the same goddamn shit. No, everybody frequency different, okay? If you low vibrational and you don't see that you are valuable, well, Even if Balenciaga said we're gonna be giving away a free pair of shoes every goddamn day, you still ain't gonna feel good about yourself in them goddamn shoes. You gonna have them shoes and feel even worse about yourself. Cause somebody else got a different pair of Balenciaga shoes, and you're like, well, if I had their shoes, I feel better. No, you ain't gonna feel better. If you a high vibrational person and you broke out of a poverty mindset, pat yourself on the back. So no, I'm not saying, oh my gosh, let's make it so everybody can afford the same goddamn shit. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the way this world is set up, if you're able to manifest effortlessly to be able to buy those expensive shoes, and you give it back to your community, you still got people coming up against you because they're trying to figure out how you making all that money and you ain't oppressing people. How you attracting all that nice stuff, and people respect you with you being yourself, and I'm over here having to oppress people, and people still don't respect me. And I understand that if I let my guard down, they will basically do anything to take my spot. How is it that you're able to have less people around you and you have a better life than me? We got the Hierophant and Five of Cups. So the old way of living is dying out, okay? People used to manifest off of straight ass grief, okay? With this Four of Cups here, this is showing me that people were settling, okay? You know, it was kind of like, okay, so I'll give you can either have pleasure or survival. And you're like, why can't I have it all? Because why are you making up all these rules saying I have to choose one or the other? Why can't I have pleasure and survival? See, all these mind games being created. You got to see how deep this shit goes, okay? You've been having a lot of MK Ultra go on in the food and all kinds of shit. So you will feel like you have to sacrifice your security to get what you want. Or you have to, sacrifice what you want to get what you need. No, you don't. It's just a whole bunch of miserable ass people who don't want you to know they're highly insecure. They're afraid of their shit getting taken. And they're afraid of being around people who have less money than them. But what they ain't going to tell you is they're more afraid of being around people who will hurt them with money. So they playing this game where people who don't got money, they like, oh shit, I need more money so I can have my basic needs met. No, it should not be a struggle to have your basic needs met. Right? You know how many homeless people I'm passing? I've been homeless. The curse of homelessness has been broken with me. But the fact that it is cold in February and there's homeless people, I was on the train and it's normal to pass someone, can you spare me some change? And I'm starting to look at it like, yo, why we got homeless people in the USA? You following here? Then you got the Four of Pentacles. You got people basically struggling to make ends meet. Then with the Eight of the Eight of Spades. So that was a 10. That was a 10. That was a 10. That was a 10 of Swords. Forgive me, baby. I lied about a car. I don't mean to do that. You got the Eight of Swords. You got people walking around here with mental imbalances due to consistent external factors contributing to emotional crime. Then you have people who just give into it and they become just like the monsters outside of them. And then they want to wage a war on people who don't want to fall into that trap. So this all corresponds to generational curses, your life force. What happens when you break generational curses? What would the world be like if it didn't have money? Because I'm starting to pick up whoever took over this land, they realized I can't survive on my own. I don't have the survival skills to be able to build a house in the wintertime. So let me go manipulate these innocent hearted people who don't know how we get down where I'm from. Let me give them these trinkets. Let's enslave them and they don't know what happened. Let's say, yeah, we want you to, you want to go see the world? And then they put them on a slave ship and they over here like, how the hell we gonna get back home to Africa? Or what the hell happened to our land? All because we fell for some emotional manipulation. Now what happens when the whole goddamn world know they've been emotionally manipulated? You have people demand their goddamn rights. You ain't gonna keep fucking with people's rights, especially the parents that care about their kids. Okay, I ain't got shit to lose at this point. You understand? Well, I mean, I got a lot to lose if I keep my goddamn mouth shut. Oh, who the heck that, honey? You got people in the government devoted to doing research to see how to keep people in grief so they can have money coming in. See, what happens when you take a land or you take people that were blessed by the Most High, that are blessed by the Most High, and you use MK Ultra on their asses to dumb them down? You get cursed. So the same goddamn thing you use to, put somebody in slavery, aka money, got you in slavery, right? It's funny how that works. Interesting how that works, right? And the phone falling like that. Whatever mess is about to come up next, about to be juicy. So I'm not using my cards to, do a whole bunch of, small shit. I'm getting the answers that we need to be asking. What the hell is going on with the U.S. government? Why the hell is it taking a long time to get your basic needs met? You know what I'm saying? Why the hell are there homeless people in the USA? Let's talk about it. The USA is not accountable with the goddamn. So when other people ain't accountable, they get away with bullshit. Because if somebody start holding somebody accountable in the USA, that means other people gonna have to follow. Well, it's time to be accountable. Right? Don't you think? We have the sun, the high priestess, the 8 of wands, and the tower. We have the Queen of Hearts and the 8 of Wands. So the sun card telling me a brighter day about to come. Because a lot of high priestesses are about to start revealing a lot of fuck shit going on in the government. It was not a good idea to target star seed / high priestess babies. In fact, all the trauma that they experienced actually sped up those psychic abilities and made them stronger. All that research that the U.S. government did, parapsychology, has actually been quite wrong, and now the same scientists who did the research are on the run. They don't actually understand how the spiritual world works, but they finding out. Interesting, right? And with the 8 of Wands and the tower coming, something coming. Something about to come fast. So, accursed people did everything they could to transfer their curse onto other people so that they wouldn't have to pay the debt back. But let me tell you, They about to pay that debt back now, every last bit of it. The Matrix is really mental slavery now at this point. Before it was, we don't like the fact that you can manifest quicker than us, so we gonna physically oppress you. No, this time the Matrix is mental slavery. Spell work. Speaking. We got the three of swords. Trauma. Knight of Cups. So this spiritual warfare not only resulted from toxic feminists targeting their empress daughters. This warfare also started from toxic masculines who got their heart broken because they did not get the empress that they wanted. So toxic feminists and toxic masculines came together to say, shit, let's wage a goddamn war on the empress. Y'all didn't think I'd get that deep with the cards, did y'all? Shit, my cards be telling me every goddamn thing. Ooh, we got the Hermit. We got the Knight of Wands. Somebody who been on the run about to get fucking caught. Knight of Wands. This Hermit says, out with it. That's the energy I'm picking up. I'm picking up on somebody who's on the fucking run. Why was they on the run? We got the Hierophant, Five of Cups, and the Hermit. Somebody who knows a whole bunch of shit about the USA is about to be caught, and they on the motherfucking run. They was in hiding, boo-boo. Tell me about this person that's on the run. Hanged Man. Somebody who got so stuck. Four of Swords and the Magician. Somebody who did a whole lot of spell work to keep a lot of people quiet. That's crazy. And me opening my big mouth is why they gonna get caught. Because they was under heavy, they was cloaking themselves, and then they ain't cloaked no more. That's why this Eight of Wands here says the Tower, they about to come get it. They about to get it. So, I didn't think it would go this far, Spirit. God dang. So somebody who knows a lot about what the USA got going on is about to get caught. And basically, they're going to bring out so much information. So much scandal is about to be revealed. You know how people used to be like, I like soap operas. When people find out the truth was going on with the USA. If you a citizen of the USA, and I am, they're going to be like, wait, all this stupid shit happened and you could have stopped it. And we were suffering because of it. And you try to give us a fucking stimulus check. And we still can't pay our goddamn rent. Get your shit together. We got the Moon. Somebody come out. We got the Ace of Cups and the Sun. So what did, this some good energy though. Oh, this some good energy. Something about to come out. Two of Spades and Nine of Hearts. Somebody is about to what? Be put up in the prison system because they've been doing a lot of shit. But, okay, I picked up on that. But the good news is it's going to be a brighter day for empaths. See, empaths have been blocked from a lot of their psychic abilities because some very selfish Narcissistic individuals have created laws so that when we went and told what happened to us, we would be subjected to much more trauma, much more narcissistic abuse, much more manipulation. And now all this shit's about to come out. The moon in reverse over the two of spades. There's a lot of mental manipulation that's about to return to the sender. You about to see a lot of high profile people start to lose their goddamn mind. And we got the sun, the high priestess, four of swords. Peaceful days for empaths are ahead. We got the ace of cups and the nine of hearts. You want to know why? Because we did what the Most High asked us to do. We got love coming our way. We got more psychic abilities coming our way. We got emotional moments to heal from all the narcissistic abuse that we have dealt with. We got bright ass days coming. And the fact that the sun and the moon are together again and the moon's in reverse, there's a lot of fuck shit that is about to be revealed. The sun, the moon in reverse, and this cursed land that we stay in, that they made up a lot of regulations so that people couldn't leave. See, a lot of people wanted to leave the USA, and the US put up a whole lot of unnecessary laws so people couldn't leave because they are afraid. They were afraid of that karmic debt. And now it's just to the point, whoever it is that knows about what was going on and why crime has been so bad, why sex trafficking picked up over the last 5 years, why there's a lot of rape kits that haven't actually got looked into, why a lot of children are being experimented on. Everybody who knows something about something, well, let's just say it ain't gonna be pretty for them. Let's get a couple more messages. We're gonna do a fun 3-card pick a card. So if you lasted all the way here, you're gonna enjoy this 3-card pick a card. We got the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and 9 of Cups. So what I'm picking up is taking place. Everybody's been gonna get back to the roots. There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. There's nothing evil about it. In fact, you can love nature and wear your favorite pair of Balenciaga, you know what I'm talking about, y'all. Boots. Honey, I saw some boots I wanted in Steve Madden and some clothes I wanted in Free People. And I'm thinking, honey, I'll go out to nature dressed up like a whole ass dime, baby. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Wear what you want to wear. But we about to get back to the beginning of time, where we were grateful for what we had, where we took time to meditate, and where we expressed gratitude, and where we actually got to know nature for nature. Get one more last card, and we're gonna do a fun pick a card. I love like spilling like business of people that ain't up to shit, ain't up to no good shit, because honestly, it's what breaks curses. And then when that curse shit go back to them, you're gonna start to notice. You're gonna be able to when you go into organizations that used to be like we can't help you, they're gonna be able to help you, because instead of the people in power just saying, we know we fucked you over, they're gonna be trying to give you money. They're gonna be trying to give you extra money on your benefits. Thank you though, but you ain't give me enough, but I'm grateful for what I got. They're gonna be trying to basically they're gonna get themselves in more debt by trying to give you more things, stimulus checks, shit like that. But not only that though, They gonna if they basically people who act like the USA, they give you stuff so you can give them stuff. And this is where you have to understand that if you take a gift from somebody who acts like the USA, you want to make sure you have boundaries. Thank you for the stimulus check and goodbye. Thank you for the stimulus check and get the fuck off. Get the fuck out. Bye. Okay? You have to accept people as they are and keep it pushing. Because it is important to know people who do not know how to set boundaries. We got this four of hearts who do not know how to set good emotional boundaries. They about to start having a lot of suicidal ideology. Because there's about to be a lot of people talking about a lot of shit all over the USA. This happened to me. Ooh, support. Let's support that person. See, a lot of people who've been doing a lot of illegal shit, they don't want to just admit. All they got to do is tell the truth and give what is due to the person. They like to drag the shit on and let bygones be bygones, okay? I shouldn't have to talk about it. You don't need to talk about it. Let's just act like it never happened. So they can keep a trauma bond and keep manifesting off your grief. No, talk about the shit. Release it back to the sender. All right, so because we did that beautiful, that air out of what's happening, what can I expect after the spilling all that juice in the spirit? Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Fool. We're going to expect a lot more of crooked leaders becoming more humble. Because that energetically sent all that energy back to them. Also, this is a good time for us to humble ourselves. It's not a good time to be like, oh shit, they humble. Now I'm about to act wild. It's crazy. No, hold yourself accountable. That don't mean you go and act buck wild and become just like the same leader that you was talking shit about. No. You make sure you stay humbled. I don't care if you get a fucking $1 billion tomorrow. Make sure you stay humble. Because the only person you will end up hurting is yourself. You see how these people got out of control, got a leadership position, wanted to hide their insecurities, wanted to hide how fragile they feel emotionally. So they made these pumped up... Look at me, but really this is how they feel. Mommy, help me, protect me. That could be you. If you are a human, you feel things deeply. You can become just like the monster that terrorized you. So it's important for you to know what the hell, what you can do, what you're capable of when you're feeling some grief. Because those who ain't, they become just like the monsters. You know, you ever seen those leaders who like, I'm a different leader. You know, this is what happened to us and we won't let it happen again. But they get in office and turn just like the same monster because they neglected to get down to the root of why they start, you know, of how they feel and I'm trying to find a way. They didn't evolve as a person. They let their pain lead them, okay? All right, so this 3-part pick a card is going to be what do you need to know about your leadership journey? Let me cleanse the cards. What do you need to know about your leadership journey? So I did pick a card on what kind of leader are you, but let's get understanding what you need to know about your leadership journey. We got 3 piles. I'll see what the pile of choice you choose to go to. That's still hot. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, beautiful pal. 1. Let's get attuned into the energy of the reading. Hey, pal 2. What do you need to know about your leadership journey? 4 of diamonds, Ace of diamonds, 10 of hearts underneath, the Tower, it's a lot of cards falling up for you beautifuls. Let me I don't know. We're gonna flip his skin. The Tower come out. But something about to happen real fast for you, pal 1. You know. A lot of cards slipped out, but that Tower was the main one I caught. So something about to happen real fast. Okay. Justice. Magician and the Moon. All right. So we got, I'll show you the cards, babies. The Moon, Justice, and the Magician. I like this. Ace of diamonds, 10 of hearts, and 4 of diamonds. So, beautiful. Pile 1. What I'm picking up, what you need to know about your leadership journey. You're going to actually understand the importance of building foundation at a soul deep level. Whatever it is you're building, it's going to be a slow and steady process. However, you're going to enjoy it every step of the way. This is a type of foundation where the enemy can't find you. The enemy also can't attack your land and can't harm your legacy. There's stability here. Your leadership journey is all about stability, pal 1. Also, Also, your leadership journey is going to be at a deep heart level too with this Ace of Diamonds and Ten of Hearts. You're going to be learning how to love. Now, you may have, this may sound a little, you may have encountered people who say, I love you, and they didn't show you actions of love, but you're actually going to be able to, basically, it's kind of like watching yourself take the necessary steps to be able to experience the love that you deserve. It's like you're going to be in your body feeling everything, the emotions, the intentions, everything about it that you're going to be doing. But it's like you're going to be seeing yourself from an outside perspective. But you're going to be able to understand yourself on such a deep level. You're going to be able to see yourself, trust your intuition, face your fears of being hurt again. And this is such a healthy relationship that, your legacy will be able to build a foundation upon healthiness. And you're also going to be able to share your past experiences of toxic unions with your children so that they won't actually have to endure that kind of heartache. That's beautiful, Power One. So your leadership journey is definitely on the family front. Stability. Okay. Yeah, your leadership journey is very interesting, Power One. I think it's very beautiful. You're taking it back to home sweet home. I eat like a savage. Okay. Also, what you need to know about your leadership journey. This moon here is telling me you need to trust. Trust that justice is happening for you. As you're healing, energetically, this is magic. And justice is happening. So part of your leadership journey, you're going to be learning how to trust. You know how somebody with a bone disease can tell how the weather going to go? Part of your leadership journey is learning how to trust somebody who is so convinced that they're sick and they can tell you their ailments and how their ailments act up. You're going to not be on the negative end of this whole trust thing, but you're going to be able to see, this is how I feel. This is what I know, and this is what I don't know. And I'm just going to keep putting one foot forward. So, what do you need to know about your leadership journey? Trust that as you're healing, this is energetically shifting things for you in your favor. And the justice that is due to you is going to come your way. We'll get one more card. And then, do I want another deck? No, maybe don't. No. The moon came up again and the sun. Okay. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think we'll get both of the cards. You know what? I just up with you because I actually, there's a message here. I don't want to. So, I feel like, okay, yeah. Oh, this Queen of Spades came up again. They got a message for you, Power One. Let me eat some more beans first. Okay. Okay. So, power one. Open your heart up. Because the Queen of Swords here is twice. And under that Queen of Swords is the Five of Cups. And then to explain that grief concerning heart areas, because you're supposed to have a healthy family. Okay, power one, you're going to have to be the matriarch or patriarch of a healthy, high vibrational family coming up into this world. Y'all are very all protected. All right. And this is related, this grief energy surrounding love is connected to a narcissist who did everything in their power to break your heart. Now with this sun and the moon here, I feel like an eclipse is about to happen. Now maybe you in this sun energy, and maybe you in the moon energy, but something about to happen. Okay, you know, sometimes I'll see the sun still out, the moon still out while the sun is still out, and I'm realizing this is the sun and the moon communicating with each other. So you and this person, if you ain't met him yet, the sun came out again. Y'all are calling each other in, okay? The sun likes the moon and the moon likes the sun. I remember I saw the moon. She still was there, and the sun made sure not to shine too much where she was at, because he wanted her to be able to have her moment. And when she decided to leave, she decided to leave. Okay? So, Four of Cups, the moon, Three of Wands, Nine of Spades, the Joker, and Five of Diamonds. All right. So I'm picking up, you're getting a lot of messages that something big about to happen in your love life, power one. This is part of your leadership journey. You might be like, what does this have to do with my leadership skills? Has a lot. Trust it. You're getting a lot of information, a lot of psychic information about this, okay? And I feel like as well, you are taking your energy back from people who broke your heart, and now these people looking, you know how you ever seen them movies where, when the person's first describing the love, like, oh my gosh, when I first met Harry, I just knew Harry was the one. And now Harry walked by and it just seemed like it was a still picture moment. The wind blowing through Harry's hair. His skin looked flawless. And now you see Harry now 5 years later, acne all over his face. He got a fucking gut. When he fart, the whole house stink. And you'd rather sit outside and smoke a cigarette. So, whoever it is that spirit spared you from being with, they know they fucked. They know their life about to be fucking pure hell. They ain't gonna have no money. They gonna just their life going downhill since you left, baby. And with this Three of Clubs here and Nine of Hearts, anybody who went above and beyond to make you feel isolated, boy, they like, God damn, man. Why do we need to know all this shit? I mean, I don't really want to, you can't, because it's coming up in cards, so I'm like, okay. No, let me be grateful. Thank you for the information, Spirit. What is the importance of Power One knowing this information? Just as I don't want to know, don't mean Power One don't want to know. Maybe they need to know so they can have an understanding. Judgment, Strength, and Four of Wands. Oh, okay. King of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds, and Seven of Hearts. Hold on, let me Eat some more beans. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. All right. So, I see what you're healing from, Power One. You're healing from someone who wanted to have a home life with you, with this four of wands and jack of diamonds, who they would constantly compare you to someone else so that you wouldn't know your true value. Like, I'll show you the picture. The husband is being real sly, narcissistic, and his wife's trying to write a book, and it's like she doesn't finish books because she is doubting herself, second guessing herself. And her husband doesn't want her to actually write a book because what's it gonna look like if his wife is well known and he's not? So you had somebody who planned and plot to get, to be with you, but they wouldn't allow you to grow. And the husband says to the wife, Joyce Carol Oates seems to have no trouble coming out with book after book. So that's where that pain coming from. That pain is coming from somebody constantly downplaying you, Power One. And then three of spades, Acme Bookshop. Now in stock, hundreds of video classics and special readers editions. This is interesting. I'm going to take some time to really think about it. The gentleman's looking at it. Video classics. Oh, shit. Video classics. Memories. As you're releasing trauma, is going back to the person. So this person who broke your heart is just replaying memories of you guys. Okay, I'm starting to catch on. I'm show you the picture. It's a cool deck of cards. Okay, so it's keep releasing the trauma. Okay, this person had they did some binding magic and it's not working, but it's like I'm picking up the pain. You may have started overcompensating in some area, and now you're learning how to just do simple. But this person wanted you to feel like you never would be good enough because they didn't want you to meet somebody other than them. And with Judgment in the Seven of Hearts, Frankenstein is walking with the hunchback of Notre Dame, and he's saying, how's the new hip? Let me study this picture, and I'm going to show you guys, because like these pictures are really cool. Like I noticed little new details in every picture. So Frankenstein picking up, he's not going back to his father to get fixed. He's seeking other people outside of him. And the hunchback of Notre Dame. It's like they're trying to make conversation because I don't know. Judgment and Seven of Hearts. That's interesting. You're getting good karma. Like Spirit's really trying to bless you with a brand new experience of home. That's what I'm picking up. Like the Seven of Hearts, I'm putting it together. The person that, compared you to other people and made you a lot of broken promises, that's what's trying to come into your life right now, pal one. Like, not broken promises and comparisons, but what's trying to come into your life right now is the things that you wanted to experience coming in. Clarity of what happened. With the strength and the king of clubs here, you may be viewing a lot of people the same based off of your past experience. The king of clubs is highly sought after. Very influential. I feel like this is you, power one. Please be graceful with yourself along this process. You actually may be picking up on like energies of the sort, people that would like to come up off of you. So you may be, putting a wall up around yourself when you're around like energies. Because, the good thing from having been in this toxic relationship is you can identify the signs of someone a mile away. But we got the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Hierophant. But don't let this person win with you feeling like everybody gonna be out here trying to break your heart, power one. Three of Spades, Jack of Clubs. This person started an all-out war with you because you wanted to go on your North Node. And despite all the hardship you've been through, power one, you're winning. Winning not as in, I got one over on somebody. You're winning because you're starting, you're just really appreciating what life is all about. You understand the importance of memories, but at the same time, they serve their purpose. And it's time to let it go. Get a bite of these, and we're going to get you some advice to help you move forward. Okay. Advice to power one. Oh, the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Strength card. I don't like the song. The Empress, the Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. We got a whole bunch of major arcana here. King of Swords, King of Hearts, and Ace of Wands. It's safe for you to be the Empress. It's safe for you to be gentle to yourself. No one's going to hurt you. Okay? You treat yourself so gentle. People extra cautious about how they're going to approach you. Okay? If they ain't got the right intentions, it's not going to go anywhere. The advice I'm really getting for you, power one, is to just be yourself. The Empress is a whole character. People see The Empress one way, but the Empress knows who she truly is. You know, the Empress is the Empress. She's unique. She is who she is. It seems like everything the Empress does is just looked at like royalty. Maybe there's some ideas in your head playing about this is what I'm supposed to be doing, how I'm supposed to be doing. No. Be yourself, pal one. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. You're not walking blindly no more. Because you know what's up. You're the Empress. Be gentle to yourself. Increase your self-care. And you have a great amount of discernment to know somebody has ill intentions towards you based off of being with mentally and emotionally manipulative people. And people who just want to get up in your sexual energy. Trust yourself, Power One. That's the energy. Trust yourself. You know a whole lot. You know the Empress is one wise individual. It's not good to play games with the Empress. It really ain't. That's all. Okay. Hey. Hey, beautiful Power Two. Let's get acquainted with the energy. The beautiful, lovely ancestors of Power Two. What message do you have that you would like to deliver for Power Two? And I promise to honor your sacredness and the sacredness of the energy of Power Two at all times, and to deliver these messages with integrity and honor. And most of all, pure unconditional love. Thank you for being here. Power Two. The Sun, Three of Wands. Something good is on the horizon. Your leadership journey. What do you need to know about your leadership journey? Ten of Diamonds. You getting blessed with you getting blessed with a whole lot of financial wealth, because a lot of people went above and beyond to hurt you. We got the Three of Spades, the Jack of Wands. I'm cold. Let me get my jacket. You getting blessed with foundational wealth, Power Two, because a group of people went above and beyond to go on a Moby Dick hunt for you. They were just like, we about to go get Power Two. Got caught slipping. This Three of Spades here says, with this picture, now in stock, hundreds of video classics. This gonna be a story, how these people went and hurt you, where it's gonna be like something historical. Because it's going to inspire a lot of people to get out of a lot of difficult situations. And with the Sun being right over it, these people are going to be discovered. And their financial wealth going to come from them. Somebody going to be doing some digging into trying to understand why you experienced what you experienced, Power Two. The Sun here is telling me with this Jack of Wands and Three of Spades, some very immature people who let their passion go to a very dark place, started a witch hunt on you. They went above and beyond to make your life a living hell, and it's about to be exposed. And you're going to be rewarded with financial wealth because of it. So the type of leadership journey I'm picking up on is that you've been having to learn how to hold your own, maybe by yourself or with very few people, power too, and realizing that it's not about quantity, but it's about quality. Like, I really feel like part of your leadership journey is releasing fear. We got 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Like, despite you really being in a place where you like, I'm tired. Like, not like I'm tired, like I can't keep going, but you just like, look, leave me the fuck alone. You start to experience the rewards of your hard-earned work by not giving into narcissists. Because you got the King of Spades here, ups in reverse. You had a whole bunch of narcissists trying to act like this patriarchal system. I understand. I'm a healthy father figure with good advice. And what I'm feeling and sensing is that it's best that we do such and such for PAL too. All the while, they wanted you to feel isolated and feel as if you were alone because you abandoned them. They wanted you to feel abandoned. They created illusions around you to make your life a living hell. And the whole time, it's like, I feel like now, PAL too, I feel like you're starting to find out these people are really mentally crazy. Like, they made up a whole bunch of stories to you that we're hunting you and no one will find out. Everybody's against you, PAL too. That's what they lied on you. And you possibly was highly paranoid trying to figure out how to save your own goddamn life. Only now I feel like you starting to find out. No, it ain't that everybody's out to get you. Is whoever this person could recruit into their gang stalking was doing a whole bunch of fuck shit. So I feel like for a long time, PAL too, you didn't realize who the hell you could trust. Because you had a whole lot of highly severely narcissistic rat-like people going to people who didn't know what narcissism was. Like, yeah, so we have the best interest for PAL 2, and we really just want to make sure that PAL 2 makes the best decisions. They have a lot of stress on their hands and they don't exactly know how to deal with it. So we want to ensure that, we're just part of the team and helping them so they feel that they have a helping hand. All the while, these people's making your life a living hell. And with this 6 of Wands here, the worst is over for you. We got the Strength and 3 of Wands. You're being blessed with more courage and strength. Yeah, it's going to get easier for you, but at the end of the day, there's still some stuff you're healing from. You're being blessed with a lot of strength and courage to keep going. Because this infinity sign is standing out here. Like, this chapter of your life will soon be over. And what is it that you're going to invest into? Afterwards, you're going to invest into replaying the past over and letting the trauma of it get to you. So part of what you need to know about your leadership journey is you're going to really discover how much of a powerful alchemist you are. We got the King of Diamonds here, 6 of Clubs, and the Jack of Spades. So what I'm picking up here with this Strength card over the King of Diamonds in reverse, you've been having a lot of people and individuals trying to go above and beyond to stop you from building your legacy. They've been trying to distract you from having stability. Okay? But with this 6 of Clubs here, there's people who are starting to see Pal 2 is always getting away with something. Every time we playing sim, we just can't get one over on Pal 2. So you're winning because you're learning to embrace, to ask for help from your spiritual team. And these people are also losing a lot of money. And somebody just lied on them. Somebody that they trust. Somebody they thought they had gave enough to. This was somebody that was able to weasel their way into their pockets. And now because these people who was trying to hurt you don't have the money, the person turned on them. We got the Emperor, Eight of Clubs, Nine of Cups. Eight of Spades, Seven of Wands, Six of Clubs. So, Pile 2. I feel like you guys are divine masculines. Or you just fully embracing your masculine energy. And you got a feeling you about to come upon happiness. Something like happy where it seems like you could just be eating a bowl of soup and the soup tastes so good. With the right person, you can have 2 cents in your pocket and you just walking down the street and just able to look at the leaves and look at the trees in silence with a good person, even a friend. And it's just like, wow, this is beautiful. It's coming fast. But I also feel like you at war about something with yourself. Something mental. Like maybe you got this mindset like I want to make sure all my shit's together before I do something. That's a belief system wasn't planted into your head so you could constantly feel like you ain't good enough so somebody could manipulate you, darling. Somebody Yeah, I feel like for you, Kyle, too, part of your leadership journey is you're going to be learning to accept that you're okay just as you are. There's somebody who went hard on you so you could feel as if you'll be ostracized. Well, protect your energy from them. Simply put. And realize that it don't matter what it looked like. You are right where you need to be. And being right where you need to be is winning. Winning ain't all about can we use this experience as a one-upper on the enemy? No, it's just literally you being right where you need to be, not resisting change. Okay, so we got the Magician, the Tower, and the Eight of Wands. So something about to happen quickly for you, baby. And it's the sun under here. Oh, shoot. That's beautiful. We got the sun. Yeah, you got the sun and the strength card under here, okay? Let's get another card. What do you know about your leadership journey? Yeah, part of your leadership journey, you're going to be learning how to move with change. Like, I feel like you're already doing it, but it's going to ante you up a bit. You know what I'm saying? There's some good things. I feel like you also been having some interesting dreams about too. Okay. Okay. All right. So, part 2. Part of your leadership journey, you're going to be learning how to flow with change effortlessly. You're going to learn to release areas in your life when you resistant to change. It's going to happen suddenly. And you're going to learn that change does not mean, like, it's going to be lightning bolt thunder change, you know? You're going to learn that change does not mean somebody trying to hurt you, especially your home life. You're going to learn that it's possible to evolve with somebody with change. So that's part of your leadership journey. All right. You need a couple more cards. Okay, I'm ready to go watch a movie. We got the Emperor again. The 8 of Wands again. And the 3 of Swords. So what I'm picking up with this 3 of Swords here is you going to actually be healing your heartache. Like, I feel like you already doing some healing, but you about to take it up a whole nother notch. Like this Emperor card here says, I'm on some boss ass shit. You know, I got to do what I got to do. Like, I feel like you be getting real accountable about some shit, pal, too. You gonna be facing some limiting beliefs surrounding your sexuality, family, and the role of men and women. That's gonna be real deep for you. Let's get. Yeah. You gonna start to be, and once again, we got some same cards, 3 of Spades, and with this 3 of Swords, this is showing me that you're going to start to be able to release belief system that's saying, you know, connected to suffering in the home. You're going to have to. You're going to also discover that a lot of your magical abilities is connected to transmuting and alchemizing pain. For some of you guys, though, you justice about to come to y'all asses. Y'all been doing a lot of magic on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all health about to start declining because y'all been fucking with somebody. And y'all about to have a lot of imbalance in the home. So this message can go a whole bunch of other ways. You know what I'm saying? You take what fits, all right? If you having a lot of tower moments, it's because you've been fucking up. But if you on the other end of the spectrum, then you know what's up. Got the Queen of Diamonds. I shouldn't be eating all that chocolate. Wait, I ate a honey bun today. Okay, we got the Queen of Diamonds. I'm thinking about sweets, and I just felt like I got a whole pimple coming up in here. That's all right. I still love myself. We got the King of Spades and the Ace of Hearts. All right. Let's get some more cards from here, and I think we're going to close it out. So, part of your leadership journey, very interesting. Take what resonates, pal, too. Same cards coming again. Okay. 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of Cups. So for some of you guys, and take it how it resonates, some of you are going to be learning the power of hope and faith. Thank God I had to let that gas out. Oh, the love is here. Okay. Some of you guys Gonna be learning not to give up on love. That's part of your leadership journey. You know, you ever seen that movie where movies? I was gonna say you seen that movie, but you ever seen movies where like the person is a leader and he's leading a whole bunch of people and they're good looking and he's just like, I just ain't met the right. Well, I ain't interested in love. I don't care about things like that. You know, because he been hurt, run through the ringer. You gonna understand why you don't want to give up. You gonna have an experience that's like gonna be like, I understand that it's inspiring me, but I just can't get I just can't, you know, get stuck and comfortable and shit. And you gonna do what you gotta do. You gonna start a brand new beginning because you're gonna believe in love again. We got the 7 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Hearts, and the King of Spades is under the 7 of no, forgive me, I don't know, I'm saying this. The 9 of Wands. This says here you become quite, you know, blocked your heart chakra due to experiencing so much hardship. You have an experience that's gonna tell you, open your heart up. Open your heart up. You know, and the experience you'll have will start helping you heal your inner child, but you will learn how to heal your own goddamn inner child. And with the 6 of Clubs, Wands, and the Queen of Diamonds, you know, you will feel inspired again. So part of your leadership journey is, you know, you gonna learn not to play that dramatic role. You know where I don't want to fall in love. All I just want to do is just... All I want to do is just be a good leader for my people and live in peace by myself. No, not really. You want to be a good leader and live in peace, but you want to be able to have like healthy people around you. And patience is going to be important. So part of your leadership journey is about learning patience. What advice do you have for Proud to, baby? Temperance and Ace of Wands and Judgment. It's time for you to get honest about your dick. That's very specific for somebody, all right? It's time for you to be honest about your sexual choices you're making. You understand? And not from a place of like, oh shit, man, let me have shame and guilt. No, be honest about your shit. You know, you like what you like. However, you need to be honest and say, you know what, I do like it that way, but because I need to learn and see the mistakes of what's happening, so I can be able to understand the patterns, the cycles, okay? It's gonna be highly important for you to breathe through the healing that comes up, because you know it's gonna be important. You're gonna need to recognize patterns, pal, too. When you let passion overtake you, you end up in trouble, boy, especially around the wrong people. And this is something you're gonna be healing with somebody in the future. They gonna really be like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but you know what I'm saying. They gonna be able to help you understand. I ain't your past, because I feel like Power 2, you had a lot of people play with your heartstrings, play with your sensitivities, Power 2. And so for the people that ain't on the good side of karma, you can't just like these people. Okay? But for y'all that's on the good side of karma, you might be thinking whatever the sex is you're attracted to is just like this. Okay? So you're gonna have to learn to identify, and it's gonna take you slowing down the cycles surrounding sexuality for you, to heal your sexuality, to heal the masculine aspects of your sexuality. There's nothing dirty about your sexuality. It's just simply what's happening in this point in time is you're going to start to notice a pattern, and you're going to get closer to the truth of what's been going on. And that is it for pile 2. Let's cleanse the energy. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, that's it. I choose to be happy, like diamonds in the sky, shine bright like a diamond. Okay. Hey, pile 3, let's get into it. Let's acclimate to the energy. So, source, I asked to deliver the message that pile 3 needs to hear, and I asked to leave ego out of it. And I just want to say thank you for this experience of allowing me to delve deeper and deeper into, what it is I enjoy doing. But I also hope that pile 3 is able to find something they enjoy doing too. You know what I'm saying? I wish the best for their legacy as well. All right, so let's get some information for pile 3. We got 2 of diamonds, 4 of spades, and ace of diamonds. So, pile 3, what I'm picking up, you're going to be the ones with the power to hire or fire people. So part of your leadership journey is going to be very important to understand what it is you need to learn from your past experiences with bullies so that you don't become like the bully, because you might get tested with an opportunity, right? Let's talk about it. You might get tested with an opportunity where you're able to sit like, I'm not exactly saying this, but I'm going to paint a metaphorical picture. Where you have a company and somebody who just chose not to leave you alone. 15, 20 years could have passed. You look great. You look amazing. Things like that. And they look worse. And you ain't been paying no attention to this person in the deck. They walk in and you recognize them immediately. And you remember what it is that they did to you, that helped you evolve spiritually. You remember how you had to alchemize the mental anguish, how you had to cleanse the sexual energy possibly, and all the spell work they did on you, right? This person could be coming in like, okay, so I really would like to get this opportunity, and they said I had to come to you, and you might think back. You might want to use the same thing that they use on you. In this picture, these 3 books are picking on this little book, and they're saying, yo, novella. This says you're highly intelligent and intuitive. And here, there's this young lady who looks young and a stressed out older man in a suit. He's receiving judgment from the young lady. He looks highly nervous. And I'll show you the picture. She's saying, it's a neat idea for a book, Mr. James, but there's way too many big words. So I feel like in this scenario, you could be basically spouting back to somebody something they said about you. They could have said, you acting a little too smart for your own goddamn good, And with the ace of diamonds, yeah, I'm picking up, you might have some people trying to, go above and beyond to be near you. You might even create a product with its own niche market, and you may have somebody from the past come in there who don't have the best intentions, and you're going to really, one of the parts of your leadership journey is you're going to be learning how to not let resentment, anger, grief get the best of you. It might not even be that kind of thing. It might just be energetically. It feels like I have to be the bigger person. So part of your leadership journey is being the bigger person, okay? That's going to come in handy, all right? Because as much power as you're going to be able to have to influence the masses, pile 3, it's going to be important for you to be mindful what your triggers are and for you to have a healthy work-life schedule. That's going to be highly important. A healthy work-life schedule. You know, if you overwork, you want to make sure, like, really, it doesn't matter what you do. You can make candles. Your career path 3 is making sure you maintain your chakras. You're going to have a lot of good things coming. We have this Tower card. Because you've experienced a lot of trauma, pile 3. A lot of trauma. You've experienced a lot of things ending and beginning. So I've also believed part of your leadership journey is being able to release expectations, but staying optimistic. Allowing your inner child to express themselves more often than you normally do. Being hopeful. And being okay with understanding that part of the spiritual journey, you know, the human aspect of it can be a bit overwhelming. And that's why it's important for you to have a healthy work-life balance. Also, part of your leadership journey is about making necessary cutoffs. So you can have somebody coming up like, oh my gosh, I really admire you. I like the way you do things. And you can tell they're planning and plotting on trying to work with you so they can get access to what you have built. This is where being a bigger person is going to be important. You're going to understand the importance of having boundaries so that nothing interferes with your family life. And most of all, the equilibrium of your chakras. This is beautiful. I love readings like this, man. We have the Joker and 3 of Hearts. Now, the message on this Joker is like of the lifeguard. He could be making a joke, but it's obvious this lifeguard wants this woman. This woman just sitting there, minding her own business, reading a book. And he came over there to bother her to say, cover up, ma'am, on the beach. And then we also got the 3 of Hearts. So part of your leadership journey, once again, learning to be the bigger person. When you got people from your past or past like energies, I don't really feel like they're going to be walking up and disrespecting you. I really mostly feel you might have to encounter individuals who will be evil eyeing you more so. This is how much quote unquote power or aka influence you're going to have. You're going to be able to feel that they wish they could project their insecurities onto you. You're going to be able to see them their lives being just wasting away. And these people going to be like, oh my gosh, they're going to be smiling in your face, acting like they support you. But really, they wish that they could project what they have going on onto you. However, the Wheel of Fortune is on your side with the Joker, okay? So it's like we got the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. So something that you've been manifesting is definitely coming to fruition, okay? And you're going to be asked to step outside your comfort zone. Something that you was planning on, you know, and this judgment card is saying this is go for it. It could involve actually letting someone in or whatever it is. You gonna basically, whatever it is, you be getting outside the comfort zone, pile 3. So part of your leadership journey is getting outside the comfort zone. I'm picking up for you guys. You thought leadership was like something else where it's just like I have to be always advising people and making sure everybody's together. I really feel like for you, pile 3, you're going to realize leadership is completely different for you. For some of you guys, it could just simply be, I'm going to just set an example of what is, I'm just going to basically be an example. I'm not going to be out, oh yeah, power to the people. You got to empower yourself now. We got the 3 of Cups, the Chariot, and 9 of Cups. So part of your leadership journey is going to be trusting the discernment that you know how to pick and choose the right people in your circle. Part of your leadership journey, you're going to be the one doing things that others will be like, what? I would never have thought of doing that. You're gonna really be getting outside your comfort zone because you got the Joker supporting the 5 of Diamonds. When it looks like it's not gonna work out for you, you're gonna be doing some beautiful things that's gonna end up victorious. It's like you're gonna be combining, like creativity is part of your leadership journey. You're gonna be combining unlike things together. And people, and I feel like you ain't gonna let nobody know you're gonna be working in silence or only with few select people. But when you come out with it, people gonna be like, I would love to invest in your product. But these gonna be the same people that if you had told them what it is you was working on, they would either try to sabotage it or to like capitalize off of it. And in fact, whenever my phone calls, because the way this phone's set up, we'll get one more message because I'm about to go do self-care, pile 3. We got the Moon, 4 of Cups, and 3 of Wands. Very interesting cards together. I ain't even showing one of the cards at this point. Like, at this point, I'm just going to deliver the message, okay? Your discernment is about to start increasing because you're going to realize if I'm lying about these cards, you understand the laws of the universe, pile 3. Or if you don't truly understand them, it's good for you to learn the laws of the universe, okay? The laws of the universe is basically psychology 101. So, with Ace of Spades, 7 of Diamonds, 8 of Hearts, 3 of Wands, the Moon, and 4 of Cups, what I'm picking up is definitely, here's the emphasis, repeating messages. Emphasis on your leadership journey is not seeing things as doom and gloom and being able to alchemize a situation that just seems like it's not going to be in your favor. You know, like how I'm really picking it up, you can find out some very difficult information that's hard to process, you know, just like, what? And you're going to be blessed with downloads to create a lot of interesting solutions. And you may be surrounded by people who like, well, I wouldn't do, you know, ain't nobody ever done that before. However, when you do it, it's going to break up. It's going to break up the monotony, okay? You may be afraid what's going to happen, but the Moon card here, supported by the 7 of Diamonds, tells me that there's going to be a lot of support in the background that you don't know is going to take place. And with the 3 of Clubs here, supported by the 8 of Hearts, this really shows me that this is going to be helping you You know, if you're in the midst of breaking, get like ending generational curses, this is gonna help you definitely get outside. Definitely is going to help you break those generational curses, but also help you just release yourself from any old habits that don't serve you. So part of your leadership journey is really getting like, what's a card to describe Pile Three's leadership journey, because you can't just put Pile Three into a box. We got the Queen of Clubs, supported by the Ace of Clubs. So part of your leadership journey is being able to manage people. Now you would say, what do you mean manage people, right? I'm watching a movie. No, maybe not. No, not manage people. I don't want to say that. You're going to be able to keep troublesome people at bay. Troublesome people that get inspired by you and go through a tremendous amount of emotional fluctuations that they purposely not trying to balance out. Part of your leadership journey is being able to deal with emotionally and mentally unbalanced people who just cannot seem to get away from you. They seem to find themselves into your area trying to make a connection. So inspired by you and so upset because you can read energy that they try to sabotage you. So inspired by you that something they love about you, they'll be talking to people that they close with. Well, you know what Power 3 did? You know, it's all just for show. They didn't actually do nothing with it. They just flashy. That's all they do. The whole time this person tried it and it didn't work for them. So you're going to, part of your leadership journey is justice. You know, energies of the past, like your past energies. Part of your leadership journey is learning how to be yourself no matter what, when you can simply easily tell people don't have your best interest at heart, okay? And I hope that helped y'all so much. Like, literally, y'all gonna ace this boom, boom, bam thing. Let's clear the energy, Power 3. And I hope that I see you lovely souls again. Please leave in the comments, you know, how it's impacted you guys. Have a wonderful day, Power 3. Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away. Yes. Please don't stop the music. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna